Hey, boys and girls, I just want to do a read aloud with you. This is called Condors, Giant Birds. And I'm doing this because we're going to start in science talking about animals and their habitats and characteristics of animals. So let's look at this story together. This is our table of contents. We have a photograph here of a condor, and then we have our table of contents. We've talked about table of contents before and how it tells you if you want to learn just specific things, you can go to just that page to do it. A very big bird. This is a heading or subheading. It tells us what's on these pages. So it's a text feature. Wing is a text feature. You notice it's in bold print. We have a diagram here and it's labeled with different things. This is an Andine condor, height up to 4 feet, wingspan up to 10.5 feet, and weigh up to 33 pounds. And then that California condor is here. See the line drawing so you'll know which one it's talking about. Is height up to 4.6 feet, wingspan up to 9.7 feet, and weight up to 25 pounds. Then we have a human down here, and it says height 6 feet and weight 175 pounds. Now, you may not know what wingspan is. If you notice, the wing is spread from here to here, and it's spread all the way out, and that's the wingspan, is from the tip of the feathers to the tip of the feathers, telling how big it is. Condors are huge birds. One wing can be almost as long as a bicycle. Where condors live. See, we have a map here and we have a map here. We call this a cutout because you see right here where this little yellow box is, this is a close-up of this. And then the same thing here, South America, and then here's a close-up of it. Condor homes. These big birds like wide open spaces and they need lots of room to land. I want you to think about why that bird is going to need lots of room to land. Think about how big its wingspan is, and think about if it tried to land where there was a lot of trees, what might happen. Would you tell an adult in your house why you think they need open spaces? Condors fly high to look for food. They can fly for a long time. And then down here we have a caption that tells us about this picture. It says condors can fly about as high as 10 tall skyscrapers stacked on top of each other. Condors live in high places. They dry their wings in the sun after bathing, and they make nests on rocky cliffs and in trees. And here we have a caption. Condors spend hours taking care of their feathers. I wonder why they need to take good care of their feathers. Condors begin to hunt for food when they are about 2 years old. Time to clean up. Condors can eat all kinds of dead animals. They may eat a small rabbit or a big whale. And it says sharp beaks help condors eat. Remember what we learned about beaks whenever we were studying about them before, when we were still in school about birds' beaks? Can you think of an animal that had a sharp beak also with a hooked beak? Condors can eat dead animals without getting sick. Condors often share their meals. There's more than one condor here, and they're eating the same animal. The California condor is about to eat a whale that has washed up on a beach. Now, it eats dead animals. Can you think of a reason why it's good that it would eat the dead animals? Think about if every animal that had died was just laying out there, what might happen, and how the condor helps us. What makes a condor a bird? A condor's bill is strong and sharp. Look at that beak, boys and girls. We know another bird that has a beak like that. A condor's wingspan can reach as wide as 10.5 feet. A condor has feathers on its body, but not on its head. And a condor has strong legs and wide talons. All birds have a backbone, have feathers, have wings, have a bill, lay eggs, and are warm-blooded. Boys and girls, this is a characteristics of all birds. And what to think about your science lesson yesterday, talking about characteristics. From the neck up. Some condors have white feathers around their necks. Others are all black. Condors do not have feathers on their heads. The male Andine condor has an extra skin on their heads. This is called a comb. And it's right here, boys and girls. This kind of looks like like little puffy things, doesn't it? Condor heads can change colors. The color shows how the condors are feeling. And once again, there we have a characteristic of this bird. Condors have no feathers on their heads. This helps them stay cleaner after they eat. Condors grow up. Mother condors lay one egg every 2 years. Both parents take care of the egg. The baby condor comes out of the egg after 2 months. 6 months later, it starts to fly. Condors can live almost as long as a person. And here we have some pictures up here. The top left, it tells us this part here. An Andine mother takes care of her egg in a cave. Top right, which is right here, a baby condor waits for its parents to bring food. And bottom right here, male and female condors feed their chicks. Here's the baby chick right here, and here's a parent feeding it. There are very few condors today. People watch condors to keep them safe. Scientists have tagged the condor. The tag helps people track the I'm sorry, the tag helps people keep track of the condor. That's a little tag right here. It doesn't hurt the bird, but it just allows them to check on the health and to find the bird if they want to see how it's doing. Big wings in the sky. Condors are special birds. They are some of the largest flying birds in the world. Condors are good flyers. They can fly for a long time without flapping their wings. And here we have it just soaring in the air. This is a glossary. At the end of the book, they put a glossary, and we know that these are some important words that are through the story. Bathing was one, and it means washing or soaking all or part of the body. Cliffs are steep faces of rock, dirt, or ice. Feathers, the soft, fluffy parts of a bird that covers its body and make up its tail. Land, to sit down on a place. Nest, places where birds or other animals lay eggs and or take care of their young. And wing, either of the limbs that helps insects and birds to fly. Now, if you notice, there's these letters here after the words. That tells us what kind of word it is. This is a verb, and that means that this word shows action, where the N means noun and it's a person, place, or thing. Also, something I want you to notice is that the page numbers that are listed here. That tells if you want to go back and you want to see where feathers was used, you can go back to page 11 and you can see where it used feathers. And that's just to help you really understand and figure out what the words are. If you're not sure what a word is, you can look in the glossary and it tells you what the word is. I hope you enjoyed this book, and I want you to look forward to reading to you again. Please write something in your journal about the story and then have your parents send a picture of it to me. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon.